Here it is, you guys. Okay guys, as you guys saw in the last video, the Galant has a broken rear axle. I don't know if you guys are getting enough of these rear axle fixes, but I figured why not? Let's just do another video on it for those that may have not seen previous videos. It does have a 4-bolt rear end. It's not very common to break it, but with my tire and wheel size, doesn't like the track. Works really well on the street, but on the track it's completely different. I need more sidewall. Slicks are in the works, so hopefully I could get some slicks on this car and break that 11-second barrier. Go from 11.8 to a 10.9 is what I hope. But let's go ahead and get the rear jacked up. Pretty simple on replacing the rear axles. So if you guys haven't seen it before, you're gonna see it now. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back there and take care of it. Don't forget to remove your e-brake. Now this can spin, so I can loosen up these bolts. 14mm. That's all it's going to take. Alright, got those 4 bolts out. Now, just gonna get this guy out. I'm trying to remember how I did it. Pop the axle out with the hammer. Let's go ahead and get this backside off. Alrighty, let's line this up. Okay, so I thought I had the correct spare rear axle, and it looks like this is a passenger side, comparing it to the one I just took off. That's a driver's side, I guess. This one's driver's side. I also do have this extra rear axle, so I'm gonna kind of put some fresh grease in here, and I think I have another axle clamp, and get this one on. So let me go ahead and knock this out real fast. But I have a fix. This one's the broken one. I gotta remember it's broken though. This one should be good. It's one that I got it from a friend, but alright, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, I don't have a clamp for this bottom one, so I'll just use a zip tie. I'm sure it'll do just fine. And now we should be good to install it. That clamp's pretty easy. I remember I did do a video on it before. It was a pain, it sucks, but I kind of remember how I did it, and this one went pretty easy. Pretty solid. Alright, that should do. Alrighty. Should be good now. Let's go ahead and go install this back on. Well, hopefully you guys can see. Let's go ahead and install this back in. Alright, axle's in. Hopefully you guys are able to see. Now I just gotta get the bolts through. I am gonna have to get axle clamps, so that kind of sucks, but I'll have to get those soon. The car's got some good stuff coming hopefully very soon, so it'll be on the list. Feed the bolt through. Let's see. Well, hopefully you guys can see, but the axle's in. Now, those actually do have axles on this side, and I did actually find a small clamp, or a small axle clamp. So, we're gonna see if we can get the sucker on. It's gonna be a bit of a pain. Yep, now I remember the issue of how hard these are. These things freaking suck. Look at how far that is. This suck. Alright, I'm gonna mess with this clamp. Alright guys, well that's done. I didn't end up using the axle clamp. I thought I put it down somewhere to show you, but I couldn't get it to work. So I ended up just using a zip tie, and I pulled real tight on it. And unlike the first time it was on there pretty loose, it's actually on there really tight. So I'm not concerned about it. But there it is guys, another rear axle, another 4-bolt rear axle in the books. So like, subscribe, share, and the Audi is back for a power steering issue, so that'll be the next video. But let me know what you guys want to see. I'm just kind of recording everything that I do, just to bring you guys some content. But there you go guys, the Galant Vr-4. We got plans for this. Lots of plans. I'm excited. Can't wait.